so ebraso se oman mu nsem hodo a yensaka yede esomwo se kase anontimika wo se kase no wobenya bi na wa share wo Facebook oko Facebook ana wa bo Fache TV sanso na YouTube enso ye stream live aye Fache TV GH wobenya bi a share ye kurutire de gu www.facheonline.com ensem ne doso ye di mu akotire ne bi ene se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampenin and they were the atuja se la General Hospital no 2027 afie di enimu no bosome November nemu wonum ebewie amana dijuma ewo man nemu ye wie nso a ene ya jumadi chenchente bi ekoso na ne nyina ene se Ghana ene ye beje AI ye frɛ no artificial intelligence no ye beje atom ne de dijuma ewo man Ghana enam se ewiase ekɔ n'anim ensem we ene de ka ho bie ena magimre na mede ebesomu me basisi a na mede mu nkyeremu ede aba Mia mede kasiei esomwo medin ene Obrempong Akwasi Yeboah afi yentu akase ne so ne yemfa mu nkyeremu hodo emfa ensommo Ghana man panyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene dai wode ensisaye bi agu akwamu na wakopie mu ewola dade kotopon abato mpasua so ena wo hwe project ahodo ya ekoso wo honom nanum ena wode nani ekopie mu ewola General Hospital en wo kyerese empanimfo de nioma agu akwampa said ye beye a wo pomodin a na la General Hospital no ebetumi aye krado ne de adijuma ama pomodin atimi agina brane ewola dade kotopon eno nti wo hye ebo se 2027 afia ebresimu ya bosome ya eye November bosome no ebetumi aye krado na adijuma boa ama yarehye ene ayasa atimi agina brane ewo empotamu honom ebra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi nkomo no nsem sei bi ene wokaye
staff for a good job. The hospital is progressing quite well, and we want to make sure that it doesn't stall and that it continues and is on due dates. The contractor assures us that by November 2027 we should be able to commission this hospital. Like the minister said, this hospital is important because since it was demolished and was no longer serving patients, all the patients who used to come here now go to the Rich Hospital, or they go to Lekma or to Kolebu. So it is important that we get the hospital back in a better shape to provide an additional 160 beds. 30 people they are not able to get sufficient beds, so this hospital has 160 more
akando wono ene osofo ya wo hye oman Ghana apomuden ho ensem so ede ensem ne bi eto so na wo kyeremu se ebeye krado na nsen ya animonimu ya se de ebeye a bibia la dade kotoponfo wonu mu hye animu kwan wa ya sabia ne ho no won sabetumi aka na wobetumi aka sisudua se wonu na so ye no wode sika 60 million Ghana cedis ama contractor said the beya ebeboa amanatimi akosoa edijuma na jumadie ne nyina ne sika wode asemu eye 50 million euros ya wo hye ne mu kwan se yekoye ne mu ano obekosoa ayi sika ne bi ede aka contractor no ho said the beya jumadie no bekosoa agina so na contractor no atimi awie ede ama Ghana for
delays on the part of net restructuring. That financial arrangement couldn't go through. So in 2024, they had to repackage. And the amount involves about 50 million euros. So they commenced work here around 2024. Again, after progress were made, and there were delay in payment of IPCs. So they again had to suspend. And he directed that we pay them, and so we paid them late. 2025. We paid about 16 million Ghana cedis, and they had to remobilize the site early this year, and they have since been on site. And this facility is serving more than 150,000 people in the surrounding areas, La, Teshi, Osu. And when this is completed, Mr. President, they're going to ease the pressure on Kolebu and then the rich hospitals. So it's a very strategic facility. I thank you for the opportunity. You are welcome to the site.
Honorable Rita na Dole Sowa Nenia Japan or dear Chese. We at the Asida and or the Bema Mampanin and it was for ya or share Apomodin ho and Semswo. Sir, one more two and a mompa, sir, Wababwa, na la General Hospital, no what me every Ediama wonum. Na sir, what to me we are. A babwa pa matimum for what to wonum. Na and yes, sir, Wabetu Quine, a quantin tintin, Edia call a Mia baby who for fro equity ayarshe. A bra Rita aiding como honorable, say, and Okano.
His Excellency, we are so excited to see on site today. This project has been on the hearts of the good people of Dadekotopon, and together with the health minister, we fought tirelessly in Parliament. And today, the project is seeing the light of day. The man that you are, the visionary leader that you are, as you have set foot here today, we know to be released to expedite action on the works. The people of La cannot wait to see this project completed. And so on behalf of the good people of La, chiefs and everyone, I want to say a big thank you to you for having us as heart. We are grateful.
Se yentu akase no so awo AI ene artificial intelligence say o my Ghana mu ni nyina ne wonum mpanimfo wo hwe na ne waje AI atum ne de adijuma wo my Ghana mu se de be ya AI no betumi akọ o my ncho no ne ntwiaso ene institutions ahodo a eye o my Ghana institutions nyina ye be hwe se ye de AI ebedi juma na no na ene mpanimfo aye kusuma mamre apa ho ntoma na entuma pano asye no dwumadie no eguso ekoso sisi ayi mampani kura edi nkomo na eno na osofo ya wo hwe communications digital technology and innovations honorable Samuel Nate George wade etudwa no kire se yenji AI bia emfa ntuma ne medi dwuma na mum AI ya ebeboa na ene emra kwaso yagye atum na emra etaachire se de beya AI ya yadi juma ni yehu se we enye falafala de ni bia na emom papa mu na yadi beboa na yadi adi juma na yetimi anya somfaso se oman anonti wonum hwe se animonimu ya yaji atum ne yepa ho ntoma no wonum ebeye emra e de akotum mrase bedwafie se de beye mrase bedwafo betimi atwe no sra ne abasa na wonum atimi agi atum na waje tumu via abeye mra na yadi atai artificial intelligence and technology and sensem wo my Ghana mu eho honorable Samuel Nate George.
All legal and institutional frameworks must support our policy. As part of ongoing sector legislative reviews, the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation is developing an emerging technologies bill. This bill will provide the legal backing needed to deploy artificial intelligence and other frontier technologies in Ghana effectively and responsibly. At the same time, the ministry seeks to further strengthen key national institutions, including the National Information Technology Agency, the Data Protection Commission, and the Cybersecurity Authority. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we move forward, we do so with responsibility. We are not interested in reckless adoption of AI. We are committed to responsible and ethical AI. We align with global frameworks such as the UNESCO AI Readiness Assessment Model, and rely on our legal and regulatory institutions. Together, we're building systems that protect fairness, ensure privacy, and foster trust. This strategy marks the beginning of a clear journey. In conclusion, Your Excellency, I thank you once again for your support and direction.
Dr. Frank Amwakohene eye okopemu asante mantemu a wono ene swafo ya wo ho na nei nani abrepa se wopese wo hwe na woboa efise pressure aba na so ye no eso ne nyina ene se enkane aka Africa cho dumso ya atiesi asante mantemu no amatimamfo obuafu wonum kasa se enye se ene wokoda na wobesode na nkane no adum woto ade saa na nkane na dum ene wonioma ehye frigim obeba na nyina asai eyade a eha adwen ene efie ha ye nyina yesu se enkania kafre kacho no mani muso pa wa santimantem eno na Dr. Frank Amwakohene eka se osre adwobreo obi anka nakoma ento ne yam na enede ya wone acting managing director edema Electricity Company of Ghana ne kurabata ya wa santimantem wono mahia edwendwen kwampa wo betumi afaso na woboa se de beya wode ne yomapa begu akwan mu na aboa aye enhyehyeye eno na wode etudwa se de ekoso nyina wono mahunu eno nti etimamufo ya wa santimantem ka wakoma ento won yam Honorable Frank Amwakohene.
Whilst we work on the long existing ones, I'm also glad to hear the resumption of work on the key projects that are being carried out within the region. I heard majority of them for Kumasi. There is one that goes from Agoko, Isuta, and Kumawu. And you have them in mind as well. Obuasi, I get a lot of complaints from Obuasi and the Adansi enclave too. So can you have them in mind? For the official Adwato by Kesi area, they have made mention of the works ongoing. So I won't belabor that. There's also work sub-transmission line project from Faudi to Agona. So that one to have in mind for us. And also, I don't know whether it's becoming a ritual. Last year around the same time, we're having similar challenges of which the minister himself had to come. And then from there, we had stability throughout the year. At a point in the year, I actually went all out commending ECG. I don't know whether the Abayifo did not like it. Only to realize somewhere from February, March that we were having some difficulties. But we appreciate that the population is growing. And definitely, we are also embarking on rural electrification. That means that the number of households that depends on the grid are increasing by the day. So I want to thank the President and Cabinet for their strong intervention.
Engineer Julius Kwame Pepena, wano ene acting ACG Managing Director. Ewo Asante Mantemu eno se adwobrel wosre Asante Mantemfo nyina nka wonumakoma ento won yam na so ye no bomodin bia se animoni mu ya wonum behwe na enkane no asagirigina ne nanso na abo adwuma aboa matemamfo ho atọ wonum na ne nyina ene se transformers ahodo a ye use wo no ewo Asante Mantemu dedo na aye dada eno nti wo hwe se wobeye nsisaye ewo mu na wode foforo kora ya aba na ebeboa no ene Asante Mantam nsa kan bese ahasa 300 eno nti wonu mu behwe na wode aboa apagya enkane mu ewo Asante Mantam eno nti ene nei dumso asan ayi ne tie no eno nti mpanyefo ye de obetumi bia na aboa ma enkane agina ne nan so ovura pekwena sei enoka no.
As we have said in our program, we have interventions we're working on within 3 months. So a lot of the problems, the local problems we have in the communities, we'll be addressing them within a period of 3 months. Then we have programs for 3 to 6 months, and then we have programs for 1 year. So this particular project falls part of the 1 year program that we're doing. The work on the Anumaso to the Kase substation, we expect to complete that within 3 months. So each of the project and its specific timeline. But by the end of this process, in fact, within 6 months, residents in Kumasi should start seeing real improvement in the power supply. And by the end of the year, we should be able to resolve all of that. Yeah, so the work we're doing covers what we call the medium voltage and then the low voltage. The distribution work you're talking about falls under the low voltage work. But this particular project here covers the medium voltage. And medium voltage is 33,000 volts and 11,000 volts. So you will see what going on.
Public Accounts Committee, yeah, one Marshebejafie, and nay, wonum bu won ketem ebepie mu asante mantamu na wonum ene assemblies no edi asiamu ahwe ekwampa wonum betumi ede enema afaso na no na wonum dwumadie abawiye woko ena opanimpa ya wono ena ye committee no titinani honorable Abena Osei Asare ene sentrofo kasa no kire se ye ade baako pa ama ne ho adwiri no na committee no wonum ho adwiri wo mo eye se suku sika hodo ayede ama suku se wonum hye no mo fanto aduane ma mofra enie ene obekọ no na suku no empanimfo di sika na koya de foforo na ekom de mofra no na fi mofra yi esu se aban na emfa sika ne aduane ma na nso na ye empanimfo na eyade baako a eye wonwonwa se adan na obi ade di sika ye de abere wo se fato aduane ma ni na osimede koye ade foforo wo wie ye no kiremu se ba asetina wonum ba betina ye bosomi yi mu no ne nyina ejina local enuma hodo a ekoso common fund assembly common fund sika de omode ba ye no enuma adwuma hodo a wonum de ye enti na omo ba ye se de be ya omo betimi ahye amampanimfo abuhu akonta yie na wo hu adwuma pa ya wonum ede bo eno nti woba foforo biemu a omo betre won kwabam akọ de aka ne nyina eso honorable Abena Osei Asare
Abibri ye mofrey sika aban etia edema secondary schools no say yemfa nto aduane yemfa ma mofra no yemfa mfidi mofra no wo hwe ya schools ni bie sika yede mo se omfa nto aduane ma mofra no omo de ye nioma emfa aduane to ho kra school ba kokra de sika yede ma no de 72.2% of sa sika no eye ade afofra emfa aduane to ho so ye mofrey se omo didi 3 times a day. Na say your mouse says now the 72%. Ede ye adia emfa aduane to ho a ene ahe na be ma mofra no edididi. Assemblies nyuma bebre wo ho a omo ya etia emra. Ani ntimigidi say nyumedi ya ba bedi wo ha ye de nyoma ne bebre aba abonten no. Ebeboa ama omehu omejuma ye yie. Na ye besan bebio no sa nyoma ye keka ye nyina ebi nye den emfimu emma. Minim say ye wa Ashanti region na Ashanti region for say nyamuka mu hwe nim say ye beka afere hospital no say kwa hospital ni nyoma new projects akese Seria hospital no dem de ye bedi hu komo sisia eye near source of funding eye common fund no eni nti yanka eno ho asem na megidi say ye sign ekọ na ye reports no efa ministries departments and agencies na sa projects nyina pen bebre ya na ye bubo ye tae bubo ewom ti ho no ye betena se na ye di sa nyoma ne ho nkomo
Ghana Online Drivers Association adrabafo ya wonum di wonjuma wo abefo ntintanfidie ne so ene ya wugina wo fie a wona wafre wonum ewo app so na watimi aba abefa wo ba bia wakodu bia na watimi afre wonum na wabefa wo eno na nei wonum esuo na wonum so a wosu nyina ene se app no epra wonum pa efrise empanimfo a wonum de app no eba Ghana hanom no enei wobu won kom wodi wonum dwrim enina ene se enkamfaso ne sika a wonum banya ede afri app ne so no 30% ohamu nchichemu aduasa ena app no ejide afri wonsam nanso 2013 ya app no sha se ebedi juma na ne Uber ne Bolt Django num eba ye no nanka eye 10% na omotie ena ehwiri kosoro ekoduru ohano enchichemu edunum 15%. Nanso enei wonum apajamu akoduru 30%. Eyade a ano odin. Anoti wasre Ghana mpanimfo ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eka ho bie se wonfa ne nansi fom. Na ne app no esafota se wode ne nsawura mu na wo hwe emantotoye atimi ekoso yie na eboa matemamufo a wonum edi wonjuma wo app ne so no etimi ekoso ema wonum se wo hwe na wo hwe ne yie mpa ebeboa ama mabuna woni adwuma ye akoso ade won ho etimi ahyehyem ebo online driving no emu ebra opanimpa ya wono ena ye titinani adema ekoyi Augustine Mensa edi nkomo no sei ena ode tu ensentrofo ani
ye frɛ mu na maba ade anya ye kakra na ya ade anya ye ntia ya ba ha no sɛ Association of Online Drivers ya tina sidi ehunu sɛ for people so mo di o musikan etwa ye sikan twa nanka and it's affecting us so wa to car na wa sorry anopa odi kwa kofe petrol na egu ka no wa na woto tai ju a wa na obeto brief food obekọ service ni nyina na driver for no ka ni abot yango ni uber omo ya ma ya ni se omo di app ne ba ya aye yesu in 2013 emra na ya papa president mama wa uber na di kan ba first no mo charge 10%. And look for go see 2017 by say buy and they read from 10% to 15% to 20 and to 25%. 25% na say you no ba be ka ho no ma hwe ye won bibia ma ye no enu anu ade abechia ya to abawi abia ni ache ade ba bechia me ye de o ma bi for asiso on the 6th January precisely me can bibia na me sure say me wo me records on the 6th January precisely yet that's already from 25 normally I got 30%. Ukonu ko biso mu so aden na sese no mu ye ne sa cause e ma ye djuma no yesu ye ho kire yen obe drive be 15 minutes akwakofo obi ne be ndi ba no kono e bia na ha na ekire yo kopele wa che bia to ya charging the 15 cedis na wa drive 15 minutes akofa no ya charging the 15 cedis that's how 15 cedis no mono boat uber na yango e be 30% free catch us said obi a request to 17 minutes away drive nso wo mo a wo hwan krata here o ma cho say obi a is a 2 km just 2 kilometers just you betumi afọ obi a 2 kilometers radius for betumi afọ neba nso na request ni betumi back from 17 minutes away me no so say be ye go school kakra no ye kire geography anya krata ma motor we su be betwa 16 kilometers na o ka to bi so on drive 17 minutes in Kofobi na say me drive fi akọ na motor we en Kofobi mra kra mo ni wa 20 Ghana cedi oji 20 ni we are no we 30% free me dey nyeska asi enti yesre enyi na ye fi asem ye mbo no dewu aka na fo mo say ni e koso no enini ebi betina o kan mo fi say obi on ato wa na o ko bantie de no uska de bi e wo so obi ko ni anko ka se bi mema kwasi ampa fo ni yeti enti ni yetu ka jesa ka ebi no yentu ka ti yesre.
Online Drivers Association wonum petition ekopie mu ewo omampani afie na ehonum na Dr. Sami Aye eji petition no wo da wonum ase se wahunu kwan na wode aba na mum wonka wakoma emfanto won yam aban ne bebo modern se wobehwe na enho anamonto bia esefata no watu ade aboa wonum ebra Dr. Sami Aye edi nkomo no sei eno kan de fa ho.
I can assure you that this petition will be forwarded to His Excellency the President.
Thank you.
And I am happy that you've elucidated the benefits of online driving. We know that all over the world there are several countries that are into this business. When you go to the United States, millions of people have been employed through Uber and others.
Yes.
And so over the past few years, we've seen how the online driving has grown. Yes. From Yango, Uber, Bolt, Shaxi, and what have you. This whole idea of online business actually fits into government's whole 24-hour economic policy that talks about how efficient transport systems will help. We appreciate you coming here, and we can assure you that you hear from us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yentu akase ne so wo Asante Mantem na sedie apomuden ebetumi awie paye ebo my Ghana mu nti no ene afibia awieye aya na ayasabia hodo ebo my Ghana wonum hia na wabom kompon akɔhye wonum achi na wahye enkuntabuo mu se afe no ekɔ na wieye no dwumadi ahodo a wonum di ye nyina esefota se wonum etimi epagya wonjumadi mu anase wonhwe na wonfa bi enka ho eno nam so bi ma Asante Mantem Kropon Kumase mu ene ye konfoanoche aban aya sabia wonum akosia abon kompon hye wonum achi dwumadi a wodi no afi 2025 ni nyina mu wo mu no adwendwen ho ahye eno na panimpa ya wono eye Chief Executive Officer Dr. Akwasi Beidu wode atudwa no kire se wonum sha ene internally generated fund sikaya wonoa etietiaye ewa ya sabia ni mu no ene 10 million Ghana cedis wonuma asan ede ahye aya sabia ni mu ni nyina ne se wode ntetiye mapa ede ama wonum adwumayefo aboa ama wonum anyanimdie aben akwadare ewa yaresa emu eno nti ebeboa ama yasabia na timi agina yie afin so mfidie awodo ebeboa ama wonjumadie atimi agina yie na akonanim ama yasabia na koso a agina ne naso se de sefata no wonum atotobi aboa ene ye woni a ehia se wokosuku nzo ayasabia na so wonum asene aboa ma wonum akoje entitiye mapa ebra Dr. Akwasi Beidu edin komoro okane nsem ne sei.
Through the judicious use of our internally generated fund, IGF, large quantities of assorted equipment, including ICU beds, patient monitors, and ECG machines, valued at over 10 million Ghana cedis were procured during the year under review to enhance delivery of specialist clinical services to the public. Huge investments were also made in the maintenance and restoration of critical equipment, including the repair and operationalization of the two 132-slice CT scan machines, which has been non-functional for some time, to improve imaging and other diagnostic services at the hospital. With the approval of the board, management increased the responsibility allowance of all line managers, including heads of directorates and units, by 100% to motivate them to work even harder. All outstanding promotions were also cleared to allow deserving staff members to enjoy improved conditions of service. Again, almost 90% of the 376 applications received from staff members for further studies in 2025 were approved as part of our strategy again to improve morale of hardworking staff and strengthen the human resource base of the hospital. On the medical care, an amount of 4.3 million cedis was spent on medical bills of staff members and their families. A number of staff members were also supported to attend conferences in the country and abroad to help update their knowledge in the emerging fields of medicine. Over 300 staff members drawn from the various professional groups at the hospital were also sponsored to undergo a certificate course in professional communication and record keeping under a special arrangement with the University of Media, Arts and Communication, UNIMAC. The aim of the course was to equip our staff with the requisite skills to improve their interactions with patients and our clients. It is a conviction of management and the board that a happy staff is a happy caregiver. And therefore, every effort will continue to be made to invest in the welfare skills training of staff members in the years ahead. It is notwithstanding, not for nothing, that coupled with other interventions implemented by management, the patient satisfaction rates of the hospital improved from 85.5% in 2024 to 92% during the year under review, and I hope this year will even be better.
The daye koso ya eni pitiri ebremu ena yede kase ne nyina ede ebesie na meka wo se kase wani je ho pa dia eye Millennium Construction wonum ena asomasene ema mede ebesombo wo se men kantre wo se adansie ho nioma bi a wo pe wo my Ghana mu no wonum ewo bi ewo waso ye eno nti de obeye ne se oni wonum ebeto kese obefre wo mu ewo ahoman eso nti ahoma no enegu o screen no ase no fa na woni wonum entwetwe nkomo na wonsa entumi nka bi sanso enna se wopese wonsi wo dan no emfa ema wo de a babi biara ewo wo my Ghana mu no wonum beba na wabesi ade ama wo opa asase na ato opa fie na ato de wo pe bia fa adansie ho de wonum akate ena wonsa beka bie contractor fo na wo hia wonum anase enioma ben ena wo hia frɛ Millennium Construction na wonum anya wo moa se de be ya wonso betimi anya baabi na woni wabusuafo de mutiri ato medin ade Obrempong Akwasi